Hi students, welcome to today's online class. Today we are going to learn about the next topic in our subject programming with C and C++, that is call by reference in C. In the previous class we learned call by value. Okay, means how we are calling a function in the program. Okay, so when we are calling by a value, let's resume call by value once. When we are calling by value, okay, so the value of the variable is passed into the function call as the actual parameter, and the value of the actual parameter can be modified by changing the formal parameters since the address of the actual parameter is equal. See, the difference is it's just opposite to call by value. Means here we are not passing the value, we are passing the address of the variable. As we know, for each and every variable there will be a memory location there. Memory location will be there. If we are declaring a variable a is like integer a, so the memory location here we will be having one address for each and every variable. Okay, so what we are doing here, if we are considering one swap program, a swap of two numbers program, as we learned in call by value, with the similar example we will see now. So what we will do, we are not changing the value, we are swapping this address of the variables. Means this will become 5, 6, 7, 8 and this will become 1, 2, 3, 4. Means what? The value present in this will be changed. The value which is present in this will be changed. So this value will be come here, this value will be like that. Okay. Means what we have to remember here, in call by reference, what we are doing here, the address of the variable is passed into the function called as the actual parameter. We learned what are actual parameters. The function arguments which are mentioned in while declaring a function are actual parameters. When we are defining a function, the variables which we will use that are formal parameters. Now, the value of the address of the variable is passed into the function called as the actual parameter. Whereas in call by value, only the value will be copied. Here instead of this value will be copied. Where? In call by value. In call by reference, we are copying. Reference means what? Address. We are changing the address. Okay. So this will be the address of the variable is passed into the function called as the actual parameter. Next is what? The value of the actual parameter can be modified by changing the formal parameter since the address of the actual parameter is passed. Whereas in call by value, we cannot modify the actual parameters by formal parameter. We cannot modify. Why? Because we are giving the value. Directly we are passing the value. Okay. So by seeing the program you will understood very better. So here what we are doing, we are passing the address. We are passing the address. Address or you can say memory location also. Why? Because you are passing the address. Okay. Now, in call by reference, the memory allocation is similar for both formal parameters and actual parameters. In call by value, you can compare. Comparison also there. In call by value, the memory allocation for actual parameters and formal parameters is different. So it is not of a same. So all the operations in the function are performed on the value stored at the address of the actual parameter, and the modified value gets stored at the same address. See, if two houses are there, each is having a house number. Okay, if the numbers of the house are changing means what? The house number is changing means what? Your house number is changing means what? Who will present in your address? You will be only presenting, right? So you can understand in this way how we can swap the address of the variables. Okay. So to swap the address of the variables, we need to learn about pointer. This is the next topic when we are discussing about that. We will learn in depth about that. But you have to learn the definition. What is pointer? Pointer is a variable. It is also a variable like integer data. We are declaring a variable, right? So it is also an integer variable. It is a variable whose value is stored. Address of another variable means if a is a variable, so 567 is the address of the another variable. So in this 5678, the value of 5678, if I am giving 10, okay, that will be stored. Means what? The address of another variable. So this is the address of another variable. Which variable? You can think it as b, right? So pointer means what? It is a variable whose value is the address of another variable or direct address of the memory location. So it addresses the memory location. Where is the memory location? So it addresses the reference will be given by that variable. Like any variable are constant. Say when we are programming, we will declare any variables are constant which we are using in the program, right? So in the same way, we are also declaring the pointer. Okay, we have to declare a pointer before using it in the program. So we have to declare a pointer before using it to store any variable address. To store any variable address, you need to declare it initially. Okay. Now consider the following example for call by reference. Now let us see the program. So you can see the program now. So what is the program here? As we did in the call by value, the same we are performing here, the same output will come, but the modification is here. The modifications, the values output will get by reference of that variable, not by the value of the variable. By reference of the variable, the execution will be taken place. Now here these are the we are declaring defining a function here, change function. Before adding value inside a function, num is equal to num. It is a variable num. So this is a definition. What is this? This is a definition of a function. Okay, defining a function. Block of statements we are giving in a function. After that we are writing a main program. So wherever the main program is there, first main program will be executed. So when it is executing, here we are declaring a variable. Which is, what is the variable here? Integer x is equal to 100. Okay. So before function call x is equal to 100. What is the value we will get? 100 only it will print. So this is important. What is this? We are passing in call by value. We have passed just to x. In call by value we have passed x, but we are giving ampersand x. Means what? We are passing the address of the variable. We are passing the address of the variable. Okay. So address of the variable in a function. So this is what a function call. When we are, this arguments is nothing but when we are using in function call, that are actual parameters. What are the actual parameters? Actual parameters means what? We can change the value of the actual parameter by formal parameters. We are changing the value of the actual parameter by formal parameter. Formal parameter means what? When we are using the variables in the definition of the function. So when we are calling this change function, the statements printf will be executed before adding value inside a function. The same inside a function num is equal to 100. Then after we have given one formula here. Means what? Address of a number plus is equal to 100 we have given. So the address of the number variable adds 10. Okay. So whatever the value it may be. So the address of the number variable adds 10 within it. Okay. So initially it is so this is another. First it is 100, right? So this is the variable. A is the variable. Here value is 100. We are 9, 10. This is if this is the address. So we are adding 100 to that variable. 100 plus 100, 200, right? So within the reference means inside the variable value, whatever the value of the variable, it adds a 10 to that number. So after that, this statement will be printed. After adding value inside a function, the value is x is equal to 200. So we are printing x value now. Okay, x is equal to 200. We are returning 0. Means what? We are not returning any value. So we are returning an integer value. That's why we have given. That's why we have given return 0. So this is about to number, adding a 100 to the number. If you see the next program, the same program which we discussed in the callback value, here swapping the values of the two variables. Now here we are declaring, this is the function prototype. We call when the return type is there and function name is there and the arguments is there, we can say it as a prototype of a function. So we are starting main program here. In main program, I am declaring integer type variable a and b. Okay, a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. Printf, before swapping the values, main a is equal to whatever the values you will give, that only will be printed. So a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20 will be printed. After that, what is the statement here? Swap address of a comma address of b. Means here what we are doing, we are calling function, or we can say function call. Calling a function or function call. At this time, it execution jumps to where? Swap. Means this is the name of the swap. So here we are integer pointer a, integer pointer b. Means what? These are actual parameters, these are formal parameters. In that we are swapping the address of the variables. Now we are declaring integer type variable temp, and temp is equal to address of a. So suppose a is having 10, so address is what 1 2 3 4, and b is having what 5 6 7 8. Okay, this is the value of b. Here what is the value? 20. Our program is what? To swap the values of a and b. After program execution, the value of a will be 20, the value of b will be 10. So I am declaring integer type variable temp. Okay, in that what I am storing? Temp is equal to pointer a. Means what? The address of temp I am storing here. 1 2 3 4 I am storing. In 1 2 3 4 I will be having the value 10. Means so after that pointer a will be empty, right? So when a is empty, in a what I am storing? I am storing the address of b. 5 6 7 8 I am storing. What is the value in the pointer b? This is of b. So 20 is the value. Means after that b will be empty, right? So for b, in b I am copying the variable temp. What is the value in temp? What is the address in temp? 1 2 3 4 is the address in the temp. For 1 2 3 4 address, what is the value? 10. Now finally what we got here? So finally what we got? The value of a is stored in temp and temp is stored in b. Means the value of a is stored in b or not. So the value of a is stored in b. So what is the value in a? The value is 10. The value of b is what? The value is 10, and the value is a is what? We are storing the value of temp here. In a we are storing the value of temp. So here this is in a we are storing the value of b, that is 20. So initially it was a is equal to 10, b is equal to 30. Now what will be the values here? A is equal to 20, b is equal to 10. Okay. So the address, we are swapping the address. So after swapping, what will be the values? You can see the now. After swapping values in a function a, b are formal parameters. What are the parameters here? These are formal parameters. Why? Because we are using in a function definition. So you can see the output now. Before swapping the values, integer main is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. After swapping values in function a is equal to 20, b is equal to 10. That only we are printing. Okay. So this is about call by reference, and also you can observe the difference between call by value and call by reference now. You can observe the difference between call by value and call by reference. In a call by value, a copy of the variable is passed into the function. In call by reference, an address of the variable is passed into the function. In call by value, changes made inside the function is limited to the function only. The values of the actual parameters do not change by the changing the formal parameters. So whereas in the call by reference, changes made inside the function validate outside the function. So as this we are using the address of the memory, whatever the changes you will change, that will reflect to the outside of the function also. So the actual parameters do change by changing the value of formal parameters. This is slightly opposite. Why? Because we are using the address here, we are using just a value. We are passing by value, we are passing by address of the variable. Okay. Now actual and formal arguments are created at different memory locations. The actual and formal arguments are created at the same memory location. So these are the things you have to remember when we discuss about difference between call by value and call by reference. I hope it is very clear to you. So compare with the call by value and call by reference. Just we are using the address of the variable. So I have explained in detail. So this will be the address. In that address, whatever the value is, so actually this is for A, right? So we are storing the complete address. When we are storing the address, we are storing the indirectly we are storing the address value of that variable also. Okay. Thank you. We will see in the next class.